G'day YouTube. Doing a little collection update. It's mainly DVDs. I've got a couple Blu-rays. Bit low on cash lately, so just been going to the old flea market and shit to pick up some movies. So got some interesting stuff here though. So anyway, let's start off. First off, for the DVDs, we've got Tales of Terror, starring Peter Lorre, Vincent Price, and Basil Rathbone. Directed by Roger Corman. It is an Edgar Allan Poe adaptation, or a couple adaptations. Yeah. Yeah. Directed by Roger Corman. I still haven't watched it, but I picked it up for $1, and I thought, fuck yeah, Roger Corman and Vincent Price for $1. You can't. You don't have to ask me twice. Next up, we've got The Ruins, which is an Aussie horror flick. About this group of friends. They're on holiday in South America. They find out about this local, the ruins of this pyramid in the local area they are. So they decide to go. They're told not to go up the pyramid, but they decide to go up the pyramid. They go up the pyramid. One of their friends gets hurt. They start to bring him down. And it turns out the locals are telling them, come down, we're going to fucking kill you. And this is all because there is a sort of vine up there that fucking eats people, and the locals don't want it to spread. So it's basically just these people trying to survive this fucking vine. This vine that's sort of encroaching in on their friend and eating him slowly. Fun shit, Aussie. Who's this chick in it? I fucking forgot. I think it's Laura Ramsey. No, it's not Laura Ramsey. She looks familiar. She's not actually familiar. Next up, Roadkill 2, Dead Ahead, Uncut. Can't wait to watch this again. I had this when I was a kid in my first horror collection, and I did enjoy it thoroughly. I don't like the original with Paul Walker as much as a lot of other people do, but I do enjoy this one a bit more. I do have to watch it again just to see what it's like, but yeah, Roadkill 2, Dead Ahead, Uncut. Those movies are called Joyride in America and England, so the Joyride movies, you'll know what I'm talking about. Next up, we've got The Rika. This one's kind of hard to explain. It's like a supernatural slasher film. Well, when a lonely highway is inexplicably closed, 5 students sharing a ride to a rave in the desert find themselves trapped at a recently deserted travel stop. Led by a blind student with heightened senses, they must survive the night and confront what appears to be a terrifying abyss between the living and the dead. As the body count rises, the bizarre mystery deepens. Those strong enough to survive are left with the burning question, what the hell is the Rika? The answer reveals a stunning twist that takes Rika into an even more shocking and sensational dimension. It's supernatural slasher. The killer is this Rika thing. I don't really want to go into any more than what I just read off the back, because there's this very big twist at the end that kind of... I don't know if it's a plot hole. I don't really know what a plot hole is. I'm just kidding. But it's a decent twist. I need to watch that more. I wasn't really paying attention, but I was enjoying it. Next up, Needle, Aussie horror flick. Stars Michael Dorman, Travis Fimmel, yada, yada, yada. You'll probably know Travis Fimmel from Vikings. Essentially, it's about this university student. His father died a few years ago, and out of the blue, his father's attorney, also the executor of his estate, shows up with this thing, the final thing That was a part of his father's belongings that his father wants him to have. And it's this box. Le Vue du Mot. Moët? Le Vue du Moët, something like that. It's this sort of antique mechanism. It's basically what happens is the box disappears and all of this guy's friends just start disappearing, just start dying in just horrific fucking ways. And yeah, so he needs to figure out whether or not the box, what's happening to his friends, and whether or not the box has something to do with it. Obviously, the box has something to do with it. It's on the front. Kind of spoils the movie, but it's a very fun, gory Aussie horror flick. I do enjoy Aussie horror a lot. Aussie movies, like general drama, crime, that kind of stuff. There's a gem, and then everything else fucking sucks. But yeah, horror's generally pretty good. Next up, Midnight Meat Train, starring Bradley Cooper and Vinnie Jones. Directed by Ryuhei Kitamura. This is probably his most famous film. It'd either be this or Versus. If you know what that is, you know what that is. Pretty fucking gory shit. It's about this photographer who's trying to take pictures of New York at night, and he inadvertently saves this girl from being attacked. But when she goes missing again, after hopping on the late night train, he starts to sort of investigate why it is she went missing and why it is so many people go missing on that last late night train. Pretty good. Clive Barker adaptation. Vinnie Jones is pretty fucking good as this. And so is Bradley Cooper. I would recommend. Next up, The Hillside Strangler. Starring C. Thomas Howell and Nicholas Turturro. Which is obviously based on a true story. This is obviously based on a true story. This is the film adaptation of... Well, not really an adaptation of anything. The film about the life and crimes of Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Bono? I think it's Bono. I don't know how to fucking say his name. Kenneth, played by C. Thomas Howell, and Angelo, played by Nicholas Turturro. And it's actually pretty close to the real situation. A lot of shit has changed, but a lot of aspects are very close. And C. Thomas Howell is actually surprisingly very good in this. So The Hillside Strangler, it's pretty cheesy. It's like one of those old 90s serial killer horror movies, straight to video serial killer horror movies. But it's fun. About as fun as a movie about a serial killer is going to be. But yeah. So check that out, The Hillside Strangler. Next up, The Hills Run Red. Starring Sophie Monk. Fun, sort of early, might be late 2000s. Yeah, it's the late 2000s slasher film. Fun shit. Basically, it's about this documentarian who's trying to make a documentary on this lost film, The Hills Run Red. A film supposedly so violent that all the prints of it were burned. And he goes looking for it, and he gets more than he bargained for. It's a slasher film. You know what's about to happen. Pretty fun shit. William Sadler is fun as always. And yeah. Definitely a lot more fucked up than I remember this being, but yeah, a lot more fucked up this movie is than I remember it being, but I still enjoyed it quite a bit. So yeah, Hills Run Red. Next up, The Thompsons, which is a sequel to The Hamiltons, which is another vampire film. I haven't watched this or that yet. I thought it looked interesting. Basically, it's about this family of vampires who go to England to assume a new identity after they almost blow their cover back in America, where they're from. They are originally the Hamiltons. So they change their name to the Thompsons, and they go to England to find more vampires. And, they find more vampires and shit goes wrong. The Thompsons. Still haven't watched it, can't tell you what it's like, but need to watch it. Hallowed Ground. This movie is fucking terrible. Only way to describe it, fucking terrible. It's like a slasher, supernatural cult film. It stars Jamie Alexander. It's about this woman who breaks down in the middle of this old town. She learns about the local legend of the guy who founded the town and how he used to kill sinners and in his local in the cornfield and so there's cults. There's a killer scarecrow. There's cults. And there's Jamie Alexander. It's a sci-fi slasher. What I mean by that is a sci-fi channel slasher. So pretty shit. Just shit, but fun shit. Fun shit, you know. Sometimes you get bored of steak and you just want to eat a fucking greasy burger from McDonald's. Hallowed Ground is that greasy burger. Next up, Feast. Basically, Feast is this ultra fucking gory creature feature about a bunch of people who get trapped in a tavern in the middle of the desert by these fucking creatures with massive fucking teeth who want to eat them. High-level horror violence and blood and gore. It's the good shit. Fun as fuck. Gory as fuck. Yeah. I was talking about that greasy burger before. Behold, another greasy fucking burger. Blood Night. The Legend of Mary Hatchet. Oh, it stars Bill Moseley and Danielle Harris. I love Bill Moseley and I love Danielle Harris, but generally, sometimes their names are on a lot of great shit, but there is a lot of terrible shit therein, and this is terrible. Terrible fun, sleazy, trashy, gory slasher film. Obviously starring Bill Moseley and Danielle Harris. Basically, backstory is the local legend, Mary Hatchet. She is raped by... She kills her parents on her first period due to menstrual psychosis. And 10 years later, when she's in the mental hospital, still locked up, a guard rapes her and she gets pregnant with the guard's baby. She has the baby. The people at the hospital tell her that the baby's dead. She goes nuts. She kills her rapist. She dies. Anyway, the local legend of the town is that Mary's still alive, still looking for that baby, because that baby wasn't buried with Mary. And basically, inadvertently, on Blood Night, which is like Devil's Night, the night before Halloween, this group of fucking teenagers somehow there's a twist. You'll kind of see it coming from 1,000 miles away, but I won't spoil it. Basically, they piss off, they believe, the spirit of Mary Hatchet, and Mary Hatchet just starts killing all their fucking friends. And it is so much fucking fun, so sleazy, so trashy, so gory, fucking fun. Watch it, find it, Blood Night, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. Again, trashy straight to DVD shit. Paintball, which is a British survival horror film about a bunch of friends who go on a paintball. Well, strangers. They go to a remote location to play paintball, and then it turns out somebody is firing live ammunition at them, so they have to find a way to survive or kill the fucking guy that's trying to kill them. Paintball, fun shit. It's got Neil Maskell in it. That's probably... Yeah, Neil Maskell. That's probably the only person you'd know from it, but good shit though, nonetheless. Lords of Salem, directed by Rob Zombie. This movie gets a lot of shit, but I watched it. I found it pretty enjoyable. I will admit that it's kind of trashy, but yeah. It's a Rob Zombie film. Of course, it stars Sherry Moon Zombie. Everything that Rob Zombie's in, everything that Rob Zombie directs, she's got to be in it. It also stars Ken Foree. And who else? Fuck, what's this? Jeff Daniel Phillips. Oh, Dee Wallace. Yeah, Dee Wallace is in this. Bunch of horror legends are in this. About this local TV, this local radio host who's delivered this strange, nameless record. This strange record from a group called the Lords. And after she plays the record at home, she starts seeing terrifying visions. And yeah, it's fun shit. The Lords. Fun shit. Lords of Salem. Fun shit. Idle Hands. Of course this is fun shit. Of course this is great shit. Devon Sawa, Seth Green, Eldon Henson, Jessica Alba, Vivica A. Fox. Local stoner. His hand becomes possessed by the devil and it starts killing people. And it's about as fun as that sounds. Choose. Still have to watch this. I watched it years ago. Cannot remember it for the life of me. I just remember it being trashy. So Choose. If you're in Australia, if it's got that Insomnia label, that generally means it's fucking good shit. Next up, Big Bad Wolves, which is, I think, an Israeli. Yeah, it's an Israeli movie. Yeah, an Israeli movie, so they speak Hebrew. I bought this secondhand. Basically, a serial killer who kills little girls is on the loose. A local detective believes the serial killer to be this local preschool teacher, so he kidnaps him, and him and his friends spend a night torturing this guy to try and figure out where his latest victim is. It is very much fun. Well, it's very darkly comedic. It's very fun. It's really fucked up, but it's fun shit. So yeah, Big Bad Wolves. Check it out. So that's the update. Thank you for watching. Like if you like. Bye.